Female health is still a big taboo topic out there. And as such, a lot of women feel left alone with their medical health related issues. That's why I want to introduce our next team, who's here to provide all the support women need.
Thank you so much, Jose. Welcome. We are super happy to be here. I want to start out our presentation by telling a little bit of a story. This is a photo of me when I was 18, the summer of 2017. I decided that I wanted access to birth control. Specifically, I had decided on an IUD, or in German, a Spirale. So I was able to make an appointment for this, but beyond that, I didn't really have any information on what it would entail. I didn't have a specified gynecologist. When I looked on the internet, I couldn't really find any holistic information, and it's not exactly the kind of thing you want to ask your parents about. So I showed up to the appointment, ready to go. No idea what the experience was about to entail. Just me alone, no painkillers, just my insurance information and a lot of determination. The procedure itself went medically great, really smooth. So I went back out to the parking lot to get in my car and drive myself home. If anyone's ever gotten an IUD before, they'll be able to tell you that it's an extremely painful experience. The pain level is pretty similar to breaking a bone, and occasionally people will pass out during the procedure. Luckily, none of these things happened to me, but when I got to my car, I realized there was a bit of a problem, which is that I was too in pain to drive. So the only solution I could think of at that time was to get into the trunk of my car and wait there for 3 hours until the pain subsided enough for me to drive myself home. In that experience, I was alone, but I know that I am not the only woman who has experienced this, and I know that so many other young women go through this experience of pain and confusion due to a lack of information. So this is a problem space I'm super passionate about, and I'm going to turn it over to Kata now to tell you a bit more.
So this is definitely a problem that not only affects Jacqueline. Did you know, for example, that in Germany, 18% of women who are using contraception are using an IUD, eine Spirale, just like Jacqueline? And did you know that 55% of women experience a urinary tract infection, eine Blasenentzündung, throughout their lives? And did you know that 75% of women experience painful sex throughout their lives? To be honest, I didn't. And this clearly shows that female health is still a taboo topic in our society. As a result, women are left alone with their female health issues. We conducted a survey with close to 100 participants, and what we found out was that over 30% of women have felt judged or ashamed by their gynecologists. 60% of women have felt that their symptoms were not taken seriously or fully treated. Instead, they were told that this is just part of being a woman. And more than 35% of women have felt the need to self-diagnose at one point. Now, we want to change this. We no longer want women to feel left alone with their female health issues. And this is why we've created Fempower. Fempower helps women to solve their female health issues, and we do this by connecting women to each other so that they can support each other, by offering tips and product recommendations that might help women with their specific conditions and needs, and by providing scientific information, because female health is a topic that deserves to be taken seriously. Now, how does it look in detail? Fempower is a website consisting of a forum and an information page combined with an online shop. Now, whenever women experience any female health issues or have questions, in many cases, they search online for answers. This is why search engine optimization is super important for us to funnel these users to our website. There, they get their question answers, get helpful tips, and symptom-based product recommendations that directly guide them to our online shop. In our trustworthy online shop, they can choose from a variety of products that might help them, and they can purchase these products via affiliate links from one of our partners. And in the end, the female health issue will hopefully be solved.
All right, I hope you're all as hyped as I am to show you our product demo. So let's see how it looks. And this is what it looks like. It is powered by Azure and OpenAI. You will in a second see why. And it's already deployed. It's already online. You can use it. Welcome to Fempower. This is a place where we strive to create a vibrant community and give people the opportunity to buy products that fit their needs specifically. So maybe, has someone got a suggestion for a topic that we could search? Yes, please.
So, for example, if I was a woman in my menopause, would I be able to find like any products?
Sure.
In the shop?
Let's look for menopause. All right. We can see that I obviously misspelled the entire thing. And also, we can see that to this specific misspelled word, there is no existing questions. So maybe let's create our own question. So let's call it, what is menopause? And let's create this post. So right now we see our product, our post that we posted. And what we can also see is that it has been correctly classified as menopause. Interesting. What does this? And that's where OpenAI comes in. We have implemented a version of ChatGPT, or basically the back end of ChatGPT, which is GPT-3. We hooked it up. This is classifying the posts. And this is also what lets us make specified product recommendations, as you can see right here, which is menopause supplement, menopause relief cream. This was not staged, at least not completely. So we can now click on menopause supplement, and we can see that this actually has the category menopause. And what we can do now is we buy this, and we have a smooth user journey. So let's jump back to our presentation.
All right, so to take matters a little bit back to serious soon, there's one thing we really want to emphasize. We're not trying to replace doctors. Doctors are focusing on treating health issues, and we believe well-being, the state of well-being, is so much more than that. Remember that in our study, study participants said that they don't feel fully treated. So these women, after consulting doctors, they continue their journey for female well-being and circle between communities, knowledge portals, and web shop. Luckily for them, Fempower is all these things combined. I mean, sure, for a community, there's other communities out there. You can look at Reddit, Gute Frage, and you can always consult WebMD for knowledge. And I'm sure all of us can name web shops. However, there's a value in having these all in one place, especially with an AI-powered product recommendation. What we offer is convenience. What we offer is that women save time, effort, and energy, and they can focus on what matters most, that is getting better. And when it comes to feeling better, Germans are ready to spend. The total female health market in the DACH region is shy 1.5 billion. Third of these products are sold online, and with our affiliate business model, we're looking to capture a third of this traffic and forward it to our e-commerce platforms or partners, and whom we charge a commission fee. So in 3 years from now, we're already looking to obtain an annual revenue of 1 million, an estimated 10 unique million visitors per year, a percent of whom convert to shopping to one of our e-commerce platforms. And if we assume that they shop twice a year with a value of 50 euros, of which we obtain 10% on, then we already achieved this 1 million target number. Sounds amazing, right? Well, don't just take my word for it. Check out our website, scan our QR code, and join our community today. Thank you very much. We've been Team Fempower.
Thanks, everyone, again. We'll be able to take some questions now, and I see one.
Yeah, thanks for the presentation. I think it's a really relevant topic. I was wondering, with finding information on the internet, often the common ways that you have
Yeah, thanks. And again, for the live stream, the question was related to how we plan on dealing with sort of an information overload and how we actually go about recommending products. And for that, Leo will answer.
All right. So I told you we've already implemented GPT-3 as a part of our website. Now it is only a small step to go from recommending categories for products to actually recommending products based on the product description and also based on what you are exactly asking on this forum. Thank you.
Yeah, great. Next question. I see again in the blue shirt. Mm-hmm.
How do you vet, or like, is there any medical approval to the questions and answers on the forum as well as on the product? Because, like, human to human, some products may not work out. So then, how does that approval or like vetting take place?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the question had to do with medical approval, both for the products that we offer on our web shop and also the questions themselves.
As we said, it's super important for us that we are not trying to replace doctors. So in case of real medical emergencies, please see a doctor and not our forum.
Beyond that, the information is crowdsourced. So this is going based on other women's experiences. As we said, we are focused mainly on well-being. So trying things that worked for other women, though again, to emphasize what Kata said, we are not trying to replace doctors. Yeah. Yes.
Is it still in line with the policy or terms of OpenAI to provide advice in the medical field?
Okay, so the question was on whether it's in the terms of OpenAI to provide advice in the medical field.
All right, so right now we're not actually providing any advice. And if we would do that, we would put a doctor behind any medical advice that would go out there to actually confirm that this medical advice is safe and sound. Right now, we're only detecting the category that the post belongs to and then recommend products based on that category. Thank you.
Yep, on the left.
What is your concept for securing the data or data security in itself? Because it's relevant data for insurances or like employers to know if women are pregnant, for example, or not, or if they can become pregnant.
Mm-hmm. So the question was on data security, specifically citing the example that it would be really relevant data for employers if a woman was pregnant or could become pregnant. So I'm going to hand that question over to Leo again.
All right. You can imagine our platform a little bit like Reddit regarding that topic. People can create an account with their email address, but they don't have to use their main email address. They can create a throwaway email address for this platform. It's easy to log in. You're anonymous. You can ask whatever you want, and it's a safe space.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. Okay, I see a hand there.
Congrats on having your product up and running already. Just wondering, have you had any resonance from any females on whether they like it?
Okay, so the question was on whether or not we've had any resonance from females on whether or not they like it. And I will turn it over to Agnes.
Yeah, so our product has been just recently launched, so we welcome all of you to give us feedback. But we've been iterating on this, right? So this has been like a 12-week-long journey, and there's been a huge support from women who, as we said in our study, right, really complained the lack of such a safe space that combines all of these features. But we are looking for feedback, as we said. So thank you.
Yep, okay. Any other questions? Okay, we are at time, but thank you so much for all your questions and for your attention.